Tomorrow is my last day here on today's TMJ4. I am retiring after 37 years, and we just aired a touching story about Jon Port, who was killed by a drunk driver back in 1991. Jon's parents, Jim and Traxanne Port, and their daughter Allison are here in the studio. Thank you all for coming in. It's so nice to see you guys again.
Good to see you again.
Yes, indeed. Such a pleasure. You know, I've been inviting in people that I admire, and I will never forget your composure and grace in a very tragic time back in 1991. You guys were so strong. I'm not sure how you got through that whole period in your life. Tell us about that.
I think we are like forever changed, obviously, and initially it was hard to even get up and get out of bed, but we had twins.
Yes.
Her sister's living in New York City right now, but we had twins that we had to get up for. And I guess at one point we just thought that however we look at this, like, you can always look at it, is your cup half empty or half full? And I choose to smile every day. I choose to find something to be happy about, but that's, you know, a spot that will always be hard.
You guys were so eloquent, speaking from the heart, and delivered such an important message to everyone who saw that story, Jim.
Oh, thank you. It's one of those things, though, there is no vacation from someone's death like that. You know, it doesn't go away. You just have to live with it and move on.
I don't know that we would have gone on the air, though, if you hadn't come to the door and said, you know, you can make a difference.
I was surprised, really, that you talked to me.
You said, you know, New Year's Eve is coming. You could really make a difference. And we just looked at each other, and I think we were just kind of in shock anyway, and just thought, well, if we could make a difference.
Well, and you didn't
I'm sorry.
And you didn't just call us up on the phone and say, "Oh, can I do an interview?" You guys came to the door.
Yeah. Well, the truth is, you guys have made such a difference in improving the drunk driving laws in Wisconsin. Tell us about that and how you got so active and engaged and involved.
Well, I think we took your suggestion, and at the same time that the articles were in the paper about what happened, I mean, I hate to call it an accident because I don't really think it was, but at the same time in the paper, it also listed all the things that are going on in the legislature and trying to enact this Senate bill that would, you know, lower the
blood alcohol level.
Thank you. And so I guess we just thought, we have to speak out about this. This is horrible. It's, you know, ruined our life.
We have an opportunity. Let's use it.
Yeah,
right.
You took a tragic situation and turned it into something that made a difference in people's lives. And Allison, of course, you were too young to remember it at the time, but I'm sure you've witnessed your parents and their efforts over the years.
Yeah, and I think that when you grow up and you know that you should have had a brother, there are certain things that you know about death so much earlier, and you also have a different kind of, even at high school, at parties and things like that, you just have a different attitude towards life, and you realize, hey, my actions have a lot more consequence. So I think it affected everybody, even though I never got to know my brother, you know.
Yeah, you know, an important message, and an important message at the end of the story where you encourage people to hug their kids every day. So thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Good to see you. We'll take a break and be right back.